Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I want to have a little talk with you all. It's just a video about not running away from your problems. And this helps me massively. And I just want to talk to you all about what you do that gives you problems or what you do that gives you what you want. So a lot of us, if you've got problems, whether it's at your workplace, whether it's with family, whether it's at school, whether it's at college, and you try and run away from it, don't it just get worse and don't it just manifest and happen somewhere else? Exactly the same scenario, exactly the same story, exactly the same case. But this is what I'm here to talk to you about. Yeah, so I just want to share with you all. I'm a nail technician. Sometimes I have deep conversation with my clients and I really enjoy it. I just enjoy giving advice based on what I have achieved in my past and what I can achieve and stuff. So I like to give advice and stuff, and I really want to share this on my channel with you all. I really want you all to watch this. If you ever feel stuck in life, if you ever feel like you don't know what path to take and you've tried everything, nothing's working for you, well, this is the place to be. Obviously, this advice isn't going to be for everybody, which is absolutely fine. Not everyone's going to agree to this advice, but this is what works for me, and I hope that it works for you all. So I'll give you an example. So if you have a problem somewhere and you try and run away from it, you're in that state of mind where you think to yourself, well, if I get away from this problem, I'm not going to have to deal with it anymore. But do you know what's happening when you're doing that? You're actually creating a new problem, or you're actually going to face that problem somewhere else. So for example, I'll give you an example. Let's say at your job, you've got the most horrible boss in the world, you can possibly imagine, the most horrible boss in the world. And your first solution to yourself is, I need to get a new job because I can't take this boss anymore. I am not happy. I need to get away from my job. Now, why are you leaving that job? Are you leaving that job because you want to better yourself? Are you leaving that job because you are changing your career path? Well, if you're not doing it for those reasons, then don't leave your job. Face the problem. Trust me. So it sounds mad, but when you face the problem, you get rid of the problem. So let's say, your boss is really annoying and you're like, I'm going to quit this job and I'm going to get a new job. So you go and get a new job, and then the person that you have to work with every day is the same energy as that person. And you're literally in that same scenario and you're like, I can't get away from it. It's like the more I am trying, the more the universe is working against me. What am I doing? I'm doing everything to try and get away from this problem. There's a saying that a lot of people say that says, don't try. And it's so true. I can honestly give you some advice that's actually worked for me myself. So literally, if you've got problems and you try and change the problem, you're going to face it again with someone else. It's going to happen. It's the same thing's going to happen, but with somebody else. So you're not actually going to solve the problem, get away from it. So I have a story that's actually happened to me that I really want to share with you all. So years ago, when I was at college, this was years ago, I had a problem with girls in my class, and I didn't want to go to college anymore because they were just causing me grief. We all have those moments when you're at school, when you're at college. You have that one annoying person in your class, or 2 or 3 annoying people in your class. You're not hanging out with them. You're not associating with them, and they're just looking down at you. You have problems with them, whether it be an argument or something happens or whatever happens. Even if nothing happens, there's always going to be that person that annoys you, or whatever reason. It could be for any reason at all. But yeah. So I had this problem with these girls, and I thought to myself, I'm not going to college anymore. I'm going to leave. I'm going to quit this course. I'm going to quit this course because those girls are annoying me. There was about 2 or 3. I think there was about 3 of them. Yeah, 3 of them. I was like, these girls in my class are annoying me. I'm going to quit the course. So I decided, I made that decision. I was like, I'm going to quit. So I quit the course for about 4 days, so less than a week. I didn't go in for about 4 days because I was like, I'm not going in anymore because those girls are causing me grief. They're annoying me. They're upsetting me. They're causing me anxiety. And then after about the 3rd day, I made that decision again. I thought about what I'd done, and I told myself, why am I missing out on my qualification? Why am I missing out on doing what I want to do because of some girls? Why am I doing this? Why am I running away from my problems? Why am I letting them win? Why am I doing this? This is ridiculous. And I thought about it and I thought, this is just ridiculous. I can't do this. So then what I did is I thought about it again. I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to go in. If they annoy me, they annoy me. I don't care anymore because I'm there to get my qualification. I'm not there to make friends. I'm not there to get on with people. I'm not there to please people. I'm just there to get my qualification. It doesn't matter who is against me. It doesn't matter who is giving me anxiety. It doesn't matter who is annoying me. I don't care anymore. Let them annoy me. I don't care. And do you know what I simply did? I accepted what I didn't want. And that is your power. I literally gave in to what I didn't want to happen. Like, what I wanted was to get on with them again. What I wanted is for all of this problem to be over and for everything to be civil between us. That is all I wanted. But running away from it just didn't solve the problem. And I thought to myself, do you know what? I'm just going to face what I don't want. Just accept it. Screw it. I don't care. Screw it. I don't care. And then I went into college and then obviously they made comments. Oh, look who it is. And all them kind of, you know, when them girls don't like you and you walk into your class and they're like, oh, look who it is. Look what the cat dragged in. You know, those kind of sayings that they say and things like that. And it's just ridiculous. But yeah, obviously I went through all of that and stuff and I just ignored it. I didn't even say anything. I didn't argue with them. I didn't, let's say, stick up for myself. I didn't do any of that. Because you don't need to. You don't need to. I done absolutely nothing. I just done my work and I thought to myself, Hava, you're here to do your work, not get on with people, not worry about making up with them girls, not even worry about how they're talking to you because it doesn't freaking matter. I left it and I done my work. They made all their comments and I just let them. I just let them and I just thought, whatever, just ignore them and do your work. You're here to get your qualification. You're not here to please anybody. So I done my work, whatever. And you're not going to believe this. You are actually not going to believe this. About a week later, they come up to me and they apologised. So literally, I got everything I wanted by facing the problem. So it's not about trying to change. It's not about trying. It's not about running away from what you don't want to create what you do want. It's about facing the problem. It's literally about facing your problems. Facing your problems actually gets you everything you want. It actually brings you everything you want because in life, we seem to think that when things change outside of us, we're going to be happier. Oh, but if those girls got on with me, I'd be happier in college. But instead, I was like, nah, screw it. I'm going to literally do my course now and don't worry about how they're treating me and don't worry about them. Within a week later or about a week later or so, one of the girls was like, we need to forget this. This is getting ridiculous. And we all just apologised to each other or made up and hugged and handshake. You know, the handshake thing that you do and all of that. I'm sorry too. I'm sorry that I said this. No, it's fine. I forgive you. All of that. And it was done. And literally that was done. And you're not going to believe this as well. Year after that course, so when I done my next course, after that course, one of those girls, in fact, the girl that decided that we should just make up and forget about all of this, ended up in my class at the course I done, a year after that one, at the same course with me. And we ended up close. We ended up getting lunch together. We ended up getting the bus together. We ended up having a laugh together. We ended up getting on. She ended up confiding in me. Everything changed. All because I faced my problem. So I say this to you now. Don't run away from your problems. Face them. Literally, face them. Face them. Literally. You need to literally face your problem and look at it and be like, try me. It's not about you trying to get what you want and trying to change everything. It's about you changing within yourself. Then everything outside of you becomes how you want it. I met someone once and she actually said to me, it was actually a client of mine, and she actually said to me that she was having a difficult time at work. And she was like, oh, my boss is really annoying me and all of that. And she said, instead of me trying to do things to change her, I'm going to change. She said, I'm going to get myself a nice work bag. I'm going to get myself my nice work uniform. I'm going to make myself feel good. And that is what it's all about. It's not about reacting to those kind of people. It's not about reacting. It's not about reacting. It's not about giving up your course, giving up your job, changing anything outside of you. It is all about changing what is within you. Because what happens is when you change what is within you, you become in that state that they get on with you. So when you ignore them and you don't care anymore, you just let it happen, you become in that state that what you want is done. Like, you're in that state that you get on with them because you don't care. So we need to stop telling ourselves that when these people treat me better, I'm going to be happier. But if you're happier now, those people are actually going to treat you better. You're actually going to get everything you want. So literally, it's about not trying. It's about not changing. You mustn't change anything. The only thing you need to change is how you feel within yourself. And that is it. So everybody, I hope my video helped you all. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that advice was helpful. If you want to see more from me, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all so much. And I will see you all in my next video.